Hey guys, Ty here from Rally Sport Direct, and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 gifts you can get yourself or a buddy. So let's not wasting time, let's get right to it. Alright, so the first gift we have here, Faction Fab steering wheel. This Johnny is for all you guys and gals out there who have an 08 to 14 WRX or an STI. So the neat thing about this is you're going to take your OEM factory airbag, put it right in here. So you maintain the safety, the OEM look, and you're gonna gain the performance of an aftermarket steering wheel. This guy right here is all leather. It's got the D shape, so it's super aggressive and it feels great in your hands. This is a giant upgrade over your OEM steering wheel. Feels way better, looks way better, and the steering wheel is one of the things you touch the most, so it's definitely something you should invest in. Now we have the Go Fast Bits hybrid response blow-off valve. This guy is for the 02 to 07 WRXs and STIs and 04 to 08 Forester FXTs. This thing makes all the fun sounds you could ever want, and you can adjust it. So it has adjustability with the preload of the spring, so you can either make it a little bit softer, a little bit harder. Basically, what you're gonna be doing is changing the amount of air you're gonna be purging or recirculating back into your system. So for all you guys out there that are still running OEM blow-off valves or are just looking to upgrade, this is definitely a great choice, especially if you wanna upgrade and get a little more power, making a little more boost, something to look into. And now what we have here is the Killer Bee baffle and pickup combo. So this is really rad. Your OEM baffles aren't super great in the STIs or the WRXs, and you can run into oil starvation issues, especially if you're hitting a lot of lateral Gs. The Subarus don't really like that. So beefing up your baffling system and your pickup tube is gonna help prevent oil starvation in any weird situations. Especially with the older STIs, your pickup tube likes to crack at the bottom, and then it's kind of like your car is trying to drink oil through a broken straw. Doesn't really work, and you don't want to risk your motor. So grabbing this as insurance for the track day or just insurance for your daily driver that you like to sling around corners is definitely worth it. Now we have these Morimoto fog lights, and these are great for driving in inclement weather. I mean, they really light up the road. So this is going to be especially useful when you have fog. These guys will cut right through it and will do what your headlights cannot. Your headlights are aimed a little bit too high and are a little bit too far off the ground for them to actually cut through the light. So what'll happen is your lights will hit the fog and bounce right back. But with the fog lights, if they're aimed properly and since they're low enough to the ground, they're not gonna hit the fog. You're gonna be able to see all the way through it, drive as fast as you want. As long as it's within the speed limit, of course. Is your shifter as sloppy and gross as your Aunt's chili that she insists on bringing to every Thanksgiving? If so, boy do I got the product for you. Cartboy Short Shifter. This bad mamma jamma will make it feel like you're driving a race car. This is a way shorter and way more crisp shift than your OEM shifter or OEM short shifter, and adjustable. So if you want some eye candy in the center console beside yourself and you want to feel like more of a race car driver, gotta check this out. This is honestly one of my favorite mods. Short shifters are great for just about anything you do. Great for a daily, great for a track car, great for having fun. All right, I got some Subaru rain guards here. So if you like the smell of fresh rain or you like having your window cracked all the time like I do, these are perfect. If I crack my windows and I don't have these, and this is the reason I do, I either get like snow in my car or get rain in my car. And with the seats I have, they're cloth, so sometimes it'll make them really gross and you don't want that. If you're thinking about going big power and you want something that'll handle it, you're gonna need some OTL coil packs. Because guess what? Your OEM coil packs, not up to the challenge, and they will not work if you're going with crazy high horsepower numbers. If you wanna build a really fun, really fast track car, coil packs are one of the things you gotta think about. So OTL is the solution. Look into them, they're a great price, they do great work, and they are fantastic for any application you're gonna be using them on. One of my personal favorites, this Grimspeed air oil separator. Let me tell you, this thing kind of has an advantage over some of the other competitors in the market. And the reason why is this thing screws right onto where your oil fill cap is. So the installation takes like maybe 20 minutes compared to a lot of the other guys where the installation is a little bit more in depth. This is a great solution for any car that's looking for a bolt-on air oil separator with really easy installation. Air oil separators are really important because your car, guess what, doesn't always burn all the gas it's supposed to, and it'll gunk stuff up. And sometimes that gas and unused oil can get stuck in your PCV system. You don't want that. So this air oil separator is also going to get all that gunk out of the PCV system, as well as decrease your crankcase pressure. And relieving crankcase pressure is a big deal because if you have too much of it, it can cause a ton of oil leaks. And as we all know, those get really annoying, especially if you get them on the valve covers, because replacing valve cover gaskets while the motor's still in the car, pretty tough if you don't have really small hands. And we have the Cobb Access Port. Cobb Access Ports have been a staple in the Subaru community since like ever. I mean, Cobb came in, changed the game. They have great piggyback ECUs for those of you who don't already know. And this is what you're gonna need if you wanna get your car dyno tuned by probably anywhere, unless you have a standalone or something like that. So this access port is really dope. I mean, it has a bunch of preloaded off-the-shelf maps is what they like to call them for all of the Cobb modifications you can do to your car. And it's a really easy way of getting your car tuned for all the proper modifications without having to spend all your money on dyno time. So look into this for any tuner, for anyone who wants to get serious about modding their car. This is a must. And we have the Rally Sport gift cards. I'm putting them right here. You can kind of see a little visual of them. If you're looking to get anybody you love or care for some fun parts and you might not know what they want, get them a gift card. I know when I was like 18 years old, that's like the one thing I asked my mom for because I was so jazzed about having a Subaru to like work on. That was like my one Christmas wish was like, dude, Rally Sport gift card, I'll be so happy if you get it for me. And she's a great mom. She got me the Rally Sport gift card and I had so much fun receiving that gift card on Christmas morning and modifying my car. Like, I think I modified it New Year's or whenever Rally Sport was open next. I just couldn't wait to get my hands on new parts for my car as an 18-year-old kid. It was an amazing time. Like, get him a gift card. You won't regret it. Perfect gift for literally any car enthusiast. And I have something big to tell you guys. So we're doing like a Dirtfish giveaway, and what that means for you is you can win a 3-day class to Dirtfish, like in Washington, and we'll cover airfare, we'll cover lodging, cover the class, obviously, but I mean, it's huge. I don't know if you guys know about Dirtfish, but if you don't, look them up. They do some of the coolest rally school driving I've ever seen. And getting to go do one of their classes is something that's been on my bucket list probably since I started driving. When I was like 16, 15 years old, I've wanted to do a Dirtfish school forever. I promise you, if you enter this contest and you win that Dirtfish school, you will not regret it. That will probably be one of the most fun things you ever do. And just enter. It'll be awesome. It'll be so much fun, and I will probably be there. We'll get to film and hang out, do fun stuff, you know, get some cars sideways in the dirt, learn how to drive cars, and you know, just all around have a good time. But again, thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come.